Symmetry. A polygon is said to be regular if its all sides are of equal length and all its angles are equal. Some regular polygons are given below. Each regular polygon has as many lines of symmetry as it has sides. Equilateral triangle, 3 lines of symmetry. Square, 4 lines of symmetry. Pentagon, 5 lines of symmetry. Hexagon, 6 lines of symmetry. Octagon, 8 lines of symmetry. If you go on increasing the number of sides of a regular polygon, you will approach towards a circle, and consequently, a circle has infinite number of lines of symmetry. Rotational symmetry. Take 2 cardboard sheets and cut off 1 equilateral triangle from each sheet such that both the triangles are identical. Place 1 triangle exactly over the other and put a pin through the center of the figures. Rotate the top figure until it matches with the lower figure. We notice that the triangle has been rotated through an angle 120 degree. Figure B. Again, rotate the top figure until it matches with the lower figure for the second time. Now, we notice that the top figure has been rotated through an angle 240 degree from the original position. Figure C. Rotate the top figure for the 3rd time to match the lower figure. Now, the top triangle has reached its original position after a complete rotation of 360 degree. Figure D. This kind of regularity is called the rotational symmetry. The fixed point about which the figure has to be rotated is called the center of rotation. When a figure is turned less than a full turn about a fixed point, and the figure looks exactly the way it did before the turn, that figure has rotational symmetry. Order of rotational symmetry. Since the figure made 3 moves before it was back to its original position, it is said to have rotational symmetry of order 3. Line, reflection, symmetry, and rotational symmetry. These shapes have only line of symmetry. These shapes have only rotational symmetry. Visualizing solid shapes. Solid shapes, 3-dimensional shapes. Here are certain solid shapes from which you are already familiar with. A cube, a cone, a cuboid, a pyramid, a sphere, a square prism, a cylinder, a hemisphere. Polyhedra are described by their number of flat surfaces, which are called faces, edges, the lines where 2 faces meet, and vertices, the points where edges meet. Regular tetrahedron, regular hexahedron, regular octahedron, regular dodecahedron. A polyhedron is said to be regular if its all the faces are of the same shape, all the edges are of the same length, and the angles between edges are equal. A prism is a 3D shape made up of 2 congruent or identical polygons at opposite ends, joining by parallel lines as shown here. A rectangular prism or a cuboid. a pentangular prism, a triangular prism. Another category of 3D shapes is of pyramids. A pyramid is made up of a polygon forming the base, and then lines drawn from each of the vertices of this polygon to some points above, called the apex. These are shown here. A triangular pyramid, a rectangular pyramid, a hexagonal pyramid. Vertex, edge, and face of a solid. A vertex of this solid is a corner point. An edge of this solid is a line segment. A face of this solid has the shape of a polygon. This solid has 12 vertices, 18 edges, and 8 faces. You may notice that number of edges equal to number of faces plus number of vertices minus 2. 18 equal to 8 plus 12 minus 2.